Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss about this potential energy in an external field. Last time we have seen about the potential energy in a given field. So just I am giving you the differentiation of both this concept. So in last portions we have seen that suppose this charge q1, suppose this charge q2, two charges are that which are at a radial distance of r1 and r2, which are at a radial distance of which are at a radial distance r1 and r2, which are at a radial distance of q1 and q2, which are at a radial distance of r1 and r2 from the any source charge q or from the any point O. So in that case, what we have seen that this work done to bring this charge q1 from infinite to this point, that is equal to 0, and work done to bring this charge q2 from infinite to the given point, that is equal to this q2 into electrostatic potential because of this q1. Okay, so that concept we have seen in the case when when this unit charge is brought to this given electric field. Now in the case when we need to find this value of potential energy in an external field, so in that case this value of this value of this charge q1 we will not consider in this case that work done is equal to 0, but we will consider this work done also, that is equal to q into electrostatic potential. Okay, so for this potential energy in an external field, if we have to find the value of potential energy of system of two charges. Okay, so the total potential energy of system of two charges. So in that case, suppose this is charge q1, suppose this is charge q2, and this is radial distance of r12. This is at a radial distance of r1, this is at a distance of r2. Sorry, this is at a distance of r1, this is at a distance of r2. So in that case, if we have to find this value of a potential energy, so total potential energy is equal to work done, and that work done is equal to work done for q1, that is w1, work done for q2, that is w2, and work done for on q2 because of this q1, so that will also be considered. Okay, so for w1 is equal to q1 into electrostatic potential because of this r1 plus in this case q2 into electrostatic potential because of r2, and third one, that is q2 into electrostatic potential because of this q1. Clear? I hope I do this clear to you. Still I am repeating it again. So in any external field we will not consider the work done equal to 0, but we will consider the value of a work done. So that work done will be q1 into electrostatic potential because of this position of r1. In case of w2, that is a work done w2, that is equal to q2 into electrostatic potential because of r2, and also this q2 into electrostatic potential because of r1. So that will give you the equation for a potential energy for a system of two charges. Okay, so I hope up to this clear and no doubts. In that after that we have one important theory, that is potential energy of dipole in external field. So in your first chapter we have seen about this potential energy, about this dipole in a given electric field. Suppose this is an electric field and any dipole, just a minute. Okay, suppose this is a given uniform electric field, and suppose any dipole, this is charge q, this is charge q. Okay, so this dipole which is making an angle theta, this is q plus, this is q minus, and this distance we will consider it as a 2a. So this angle is theta, so this angle will also be theta. So if we want to find this value of this horizontal distance, so that will be a cos theta. This will also be a cos theta. Clear? So when we put the electric dipole, so for this electric dipole we already know that electric dipole moment, that is P, is equal to Q into 2a, means distance between both the charges, positive charge and negative charge. So when we put any electric dipole, this electric dipole in any given uniform electric field, so here if as we know that the value of a resultant force because of plus charge and minus, resultant electric force because of this plus charge and minus charge, that will be equal to 0. So here in this case we will consider the torque in place of this net resultant force. So torque that provides a turning that torque provides that turning moment, or torque will give you this value of a forces in a circular motion. So here in this case the equations of torque, that will be equal to P cross E. This is the electric dipole moment and electric field E. So this torque, that is a result of a electric dipole moment because of this electric dipole and electric field. And as per this is a vector quantity, so we will write it as a PE sin theta. Okay, and this is the value of a torque. So the work done in this case, that is equal to, suppose I am taking a small portions of a theta, so work done, that is equal to torque into d theta. So PE sin theta into d theta. That will be the equations. This equation of work done is equal to torque into d theta, that is that we have already seen in chapter number 7 in 11th science. So we have directly taken these equations over here. So this is a work done for a small portion. So the total work done, that will be from integrations of theta 1 to theta 2 PE sin theta into d theta, as if we consider this theta 1 is equal to 0 initially, these conditions. Okay, without considering that, we put this limit as it is. So PE, that will be constant, integration of sin theta, that is minus cos theta, theta 1 to theta 2. So your equation will be, the total work done is equal to PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Okay, now initially if this electric dipole, that is in a uniform field, so then theta 1 is equal to 0, and after that if it is given a small displacement, so theta 2 is equal to theta, so that value of work done, that is equal to minus PE cos theta. Okay, and this work done, that will be utilized in the storage of potential energy, and so the potential energy, that is equal to minus PE cos theta. Here we have derived these equations for potential energy of the dipole in a external field. Clear? Then we have one portion or one topic that is known as a electrostatic shielding. Okay, so that topic is electrostatic shielding. So as we know, this word shield means to cover some portion. So suppose I am taking this portion of a conductor, and inside this conductor I am taking this portion as a cavity. Suppose any cavity, whenever we are manufacturing any conductor, so at that time some cavity portions remains there. So either that cavity is there, or we intentionally provide a cavity inside this conductor. So for a given conductor, we know that the value of electrostatic potential, that will be constant throughout this conductor, and the value of electric field inside this conductor, that will be equal to 0, and we will feel the effect of electric field outside the conductor or on the surface of this conductor. So here we have this value of electric field. Okay, but if we consider this portion of a cavity, so in this portion of cavity, the value of electrostatic potential, sorry, the value of electric field, that is equal to 0. Here also the surface charge density, that will also be equal to 0. Here outside the surface charge density will be greater than 0, and here in this portion of a cavity, surface charge density is 0. Means if we provide any shielding area or any cavity area inside the conductor, or if we arrange any devices in such a way that we can provide one specific area in which no any effect of electric field is being observed, and also the value of a surface charge density is 0. It means though we are applying a very high voltage to this conductor or outside this conductor, even though we can provide even though we can provide, or even though we can cover this area of cavity without the effect of electric field. And this concept that is utilized for protecting the sensitive instruments from this outside electrical influences. Okay, so this is a theoretical portions, but to understand, you can you can understand this concept. So sometimes whenever the lightnings are in a raining seasons, the lightnings are there. So in that case, what we do, we are trying to cover ourselves within the house, or we are also trying to cover ourselves inside the car, so that outside the portions of car there is a effect of electric field, but inside the car you are you are safe. So that is also a concept of a shielding. Clear? So today we'll end up this sessions up to this, and in our next time we will go through the another theory portions. Okay, thank you.